Well, that's that 180 buck I killed 9 days after I blew it on the 30-inch spread. You know, that 12-day, no, 11-day hunt.
Go ahead and tell everybody about it, because a lot of people they've heard it, but they want to hear the story again.
Well, what happened on that 12 point was I was out in a peninsula in the Parita country. I wished he had the arrow on it, but you don't have like a top-all map where the oak is distinguished from the prairies and all the breaks.
I don't know if you can get that.
You can go and get a top-all map. Mapsco's got top-all maps that show the brush. But I was out in a finger, and it was cracking daylight. The sun was just coming up, and I was probably 150 yards from the tip of that brush, but I rattled there, and when I did, this buck, when I saw him coming, it was just rack, butt. You know, he's just heaving and hoeing, coming straight at me. So I got ready, got my gun up. He stopped once when I looked at him in the scope. I went, 12 perfect points. He'll score good enough to shoot him. I knew he was 170-something, but he turned out to be 180 gross. But he ran right to me. After I hit the horns, he come again, and when he started coming again, I just turned and got ready, but I was facing due east. He came right to where the sun was shining through the live oaks there. And when he stopped and looked at me, I got on his shoulder, and the sun still right in my scope, and it's glaring in and out orange. I couldn't really get the crosshairs focused. And just as he took off, I just pulled with him. And the whole scope went blank. Sun came in and blinded me. Pow! I said, well, it looked good, but I'm not sure. And I listened, and I heard him crashing through the brush. And I go, he's down. So I had to dig all the way by my backpack, get my knife out, and I go over there, and when I get there, he's hung up in the brush. He's still standing up, and he's heaving and hoeing. He heard me come up to the edge of the brush, that thick, short shrub oak, and he stopped and turned, drug his rack loose, and turned and looked up at me, and he goes, he hit the deck. And I went up to him, and immediately I said, this is a 178, 179. I knew he scored real well. I said, Jack just lost the rifle. He ended up being the one I entered in the contest. I had another buck that was a 160-plus buck. He would have won the gun, too, but I just entered that biggest one. But, you know, he should have messed with me.